Hello, 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 and welcome back. My name is Sir Jaust, and today we're covering more Fortnite. I know, shocker, right? I want to say, first off, thank you guys so much for all the support you've given me on the last two videos. I've gotten, shit's just blowing up. So I'm going to keep the ball rolling. I was thinking, like, what can I do for a video idea? None of you guys suggested anything. Thanks for nothing. So I decided to cover the weapons of Fortnite, right? And I was like, this is going to be easy. I'm just going to Google search weapons of Fortnite. And of course, the first thing that came up was this Fortnite wiki. And I was like, okay, this is good. This is a good site. So then I clicked on something. All right, this one's fucked. Okay, well, I broke it. Anyhow, we're going to go to Thunderbolt instead. So pretty much every single one says, according to the video, Fortnite Live OT5 begins. Thunderbolt will be a weapon in Fortnite. Details to be announced. That's how every single one of them are. All the red ones don't even exist. But I, haha, ho ho, see this right here, how it's red? I have the details. And if you guys want to see, just stick along. Tag along for the ride. Towards the end of this, I'm going to be explaining the, at the end of this, I'm going to be explaining the criteria to be entered into the giveaway. I have decided, I'm gonna buy the big Whamma Jamma package. So therefore, I'm gonna have two codes to give away to you lucky viewers. Again, stay till the end to find out how. All right, so I've been doing some snooping and some searching, and I'm gonna show you what I found. Oh baby, it's called a supercharged Zapatron. This is one of the few I actually don't have a whole lot of information on, but we gotta take it slow. All right, we gotta take it slow. So supercharged Zapatron actually has the highest damage I've seen. So I imagine it's some sort of like shotgun or some shit. It takes these to create. Makes sense. And this was specifically under the craft section of the video I was searching. Another thing we got. Okay, cool. Look at this. Look at this. Tiny instrument of death. This is the second one I actually don't have information on. I have literally information on like 10 other weapons. All right, so I'm showing you the boring shit first, getting this out of the way. I just love the names that they got for these. And I'm also really excited to see how this rocks. As you can see, they're not terribly expensive. I imagine these are rare items considering they do not, I mean, this person doesn't have a whole lot of them. But yeah, let's get on with the prize. Okay, so I just tried to find a picture for this. The picture would have been tiny and really grainy, so I'm not going to show it to you guys. It's just not good. But this is one of the first weapons we got. It's called the Bullet Swarm. It is Prime, right? When I was making this, I didn't know what Prime meant. I know now. So it's Prime. Well, I lied. I don't know what it means. I think it's like the highest level you can get. It's an epic ranged weapon. However, I guess there's this rating here. So yeah, I think Prime is the highest level, which means level 5. And a level 20 weapon. I don't know, man. Anyway, under this, right, it has the class that it is, assault weapon. The ammo it takes, damage per second is nuts. Damage is only 78 though, so high rate of fire probably. Oh, it's right down here. Basically, you can just go through all the stats. The interesting part, right? Okay, and this changes for every single weapon. You can have two identical weapons, and these stats right here are going to change every single time. Maybe not every single time, but often, right? I didn't find two of the same. So with this specific weapon, right, at level 5, I imagine you find it in its infancy. It's a baby bullet swarm. You level it up, it gets these little boosts. This one gives you crit damage. At level 10, you get just a boost in damage, 7.5%, which is actually kind of nuts. Level 15, 10% headshot damage, obviously boost. And then every single weapon has durability. As you use these items, durability will go down. How you remedy that? How do you remedy that? Is to just make a new one, right? They show it in the video. There's like an 85-minute. It's kind of old. It's outdated. So I imagine I should have started with this. All of this shit could be outdated and is subject to change. Epic has been known to do that in the past, so while I think I'm right, I could be wrong. Don't be coming with pitchforks and all that shit when I might be wrong. So that's basically the Bullet Swarm. What I'm gonna show you next is interesting. Hold up. Okay, these are two of the same weapons. As you can see, they're both the Bullseye, but this is a Bullseye, obviously level 1, and this is level 5. As we go down, it says uncommon ranged weapon for the baby Bullseye, and this is a rare. Okay, so I'll show you later, but in the crafting screen, you know, fuck it, I'll show you right now. So, messed up. This one, okay, so I have all of these exterminators, which I'm going to pull up after this and kind of go over the differences. But as you can see, he can create either one. So you can go fully maxed out. I mean, that is an X, yeah. Or you can get these upgraded ones or this regular one. So I really don't know how that works. Also, this upgraded one is better than this one. So I'm not gonna sit here and think I'm the master. I'm just kind of showing you what I got so far. And I haven't seen this on YouTube, so maybe, sorry about that. So maybe I'm the first. Who knows? But okay, so let's get into the thing. I don't know what this means. Level 15 out of 5 and level 13 out of 5. So I would imagine this is less. Hey, fuck it. We're not going to get into that. So you can see they're sniper rifles. They take heavy bullets. Damage per second is basically, you know, about half, right? What it is over here. Not exactly half, but you get my drift. Damage is considerably different per shot, right? So the fire rate, you could shoot maybe one every second, every 0.7 of a second. What's interesting about these is the damage is the only thing that changes, thus making the damage per second change. Everything else stays the exact same, right? All the way down, even the range. But again, these little bonuses do change. Another weird thing, right? He has upgraded right here, so I imagine that means that's what added this, the level 10, because this one doesn't have level 10, even though it's a higher level. If y'all have any suggestions on what you think it might be, hey, drop it in the comments. I definitely want to hear about it. But for example, this level 5 is high impact rounds, so it does 18% crit damage. This level 5 is plus 6% crit chance. So that's kind of interesting that that changes, and then the durability obviously changes as the weapons get better. Okay, and we're back. We have the exterminator up here, right? Okay, so again, just going with the thing, you got all these different levels. This is level 3, I guess, but it's upgraded. So it's arguably better than this level 8. It's not, because just the damage on this is just so unbelievably high, much so more. It's better. And obviously this is in ascending order. But, again, everything's the same. Damage obviously changes as you get higher and higher up. All of this stuff stays the exact same. And then it also has this, I guess, stuns for 0.3 seconds, which is pretty sweet. It's just a universal ability that comes with the exterminator. But then again, these all change. And I wonder if these go from weapon to weapon. Because like on this, you got the level 5 critical targeting, right? That was on the bullseye, I think. It just gives you extra crit chance. This level 10 is 7.5 damage. So yeah, maybe it is. I don't know. Maybe it goes with the rarity. I don't know. Anyhow, back to what we were talking about. So then you got reload speed on this one. And this one's huge. Okay, this is the least, this is the baby exterminator, but it's got afflicting energy rounds. So set point plus 7.5 weapon damage changes damage to enemy, right? Which is only reduced by half versus elemental enemies. Causes affliction for 6 seconds, dealing damage every second. Cannot be applied more than once every 7 seconds per target. So basically with this, on the far left, right, I guess it just changes its damage to energy. So there's different types of enemies. You got ice, you got fire, you got all these different type of elemental enemies. Maybe this changes to be the weakness of that. So if you have like an ice, maybe fire. I think fire is or lightning. I don't know. I don't know how the triangles and all that jazz work yet, but I'm really excited to see how you can kind of do this. Because, for example, I mean, if you can upgrade this to become this as far as damage, I'd personally rather have these stats. And whoever was playing this, they upgraded this. So either it was the first weapon that they got, or you know, maybe they saw the afflicting energy rounds as a huge positive. So that's kind of just the differences between these. I don't think I have any more. No, I don't. Oh, wait. I lied. I do. I have quite a few more. So this is the Shredder. Again, it's a prime. It does fat, nasty damage. It's a sniper rifle. Does everything and afflicting incendiary rounds on this one. Also minus 15 recoil, which is always nice. Okay. Okay, so I should have read this before I did the last little bit. Afflicting incendiary rounds, right? So this is basically like fire damage, right? The other one was energy damage. So you'd want to change these weapons around depending on what elemental fiend you are facing, which I think is pretty sweet. And this one's almost broken. Well, not really, it's like halfway. So you might consider replacing that sometime soon. Okay, now we have the first melee weapon. It's a blunt weapon, and it's the sledgehammer. And I'm sorry I don't have any gameplay of these. He was just kind of like really quickly scrolling through, and I had to take screenshots. Really low damage per second, really low damage, but it's a melee weapon. Like, what can you expect? You can, you know, I guess hit every 1 second. Stuns for 5 seconds. Nuts, and 700 knockback. I haven't seen either of that, so I don't know what that looks like. The bonuses look pretty sweet, and as you can see, this one is grayed out. So I don't know if that means he doesn't have it yet. I don't know. And so these also say upgraded. So I don't know how that works. We'll see I guess once we get in the game. If you guys know, drop in the comments. I want to know. This is just kind of me sharing information with y'all. And if you know more than me, definitely tell me, because right now I think I'm right. I don't know. I'm convincing folks out there that I'm right. Shit, like I don't know what I'm doing. All right, here we got the Thunderbolt. It is a shotgun. Its ammo is shells and slugs. You know, these are both upgraded. They have drastically different damage and damage per second. Both have a knockback and some interest, like energy rounds again, assistant reload, critical targeting, and cryo rounds. I haven't seen that one. 7.5% weapon damage, changes damage to ice, which is more effective versus lightning, but less effective to fire enemies. Interesting. Okay. So these are really nice. Wow, dude. I wonder if you can have multiple. Maybe that's just a level 10 ability, because you see it's over here. It has energy and then cryo over here. So I don't know, man. Thunderbolt looks pretty sweet. Again, don't have any gameplay on it. It's a shotgun. The last blunt weapon is the Warhammer. Again, pretty weak sauce weapon. It has afflicting electrical strike, which is pretty cool. Changes the damage to lightning, which is more effective to fire, less effective to ice. Interesting. Okay, so it looks like lightning beats fire, fire beats ice, ice beats lightning, and that's the triangle I was talking about. Sweet. Pretty simple. Yeah. Did this one say it? So I'm gonna throw in some video footage of the Death Stalker. I don't remember if I covered it. So if I didn't, here it is now. It's an assault weapon. It has medium bullets. Shoots like a 3-round burst. Yeah, burst fire tactical assault rifle featuring high impact rounds and a mid-range scope. Here it is.
And the true power in Fortnite is the ability to build. And so, you know, a gun you find in the world only lasts so long, but the ability to have plans about making things is really the true power of Fortnite.
Damn, wasn't that so cool? Okay, and then last but not least, we have the crafting scene, right? So there's a razor. He never highlighted it, so I couldn't see what it was. Same with the Hydra. Same with the hammer shot, right? But it looks like there's going to be some sick, nasty weapons. And this is all in the Constructor, by the way. This is not anybody else than the Constructor. So that might make the Jimmy Jam change. I don't know, man. Another interesting feature about this, like, let's say he picks up this Hydra. It's a level 8 Hydra, as you can see up there. Maybe the resolution isn't all that great. But level 8 Hydra. If I find that, right, and I'm like, oh, this is so sick, I'm going to make this my best weapon ever, and I build it in-game, I can trade it. I guess I could drop it on the floor. One of my teammates comes over and picks it up. They have the blueprint for that Hydra forever. So even, I mean, the devs explained it. If somebody goes in, just busts out, kicks ass, and takes names, gets all the high-level shit, they can just trade it to their low-level friends and basically help them, boost them through some of the early game PvE, which I think is really sick. This game is huge emphasis on team and friends. So I think that's pretty sweet. All right, now on to the giveaway, which I'm sure all of you guys care about and want to see. So I'm thinking about getting the limited edition. I've been donating plasma to pay for this. Like, it's gonna be great. But okay, cool thing about this, right, is that it has 2 digital standard edition for friends. Basically, what that means is I'm gonna give you guys 2, count it, 2 options or chances, I guess, to win the standard edition, which gives you a 4-day head start, as well as a bunch of daily loot pinatas and exclusive in-game banner icons, all that jazz. And then on top of that, right, the winners get some giftable XP boosts. Don't know how much. I might, depending on what you guys say, would you rather the 2 winners who win the game get the giftable XP boosts, or would you rather the giftable XP boosts go to other people? Your decisions. I'm gonna keep my hands off that. The one that gets the most votes or the most say in the comments, it's what's gonna happen. But to be eligible to win this, right, you have to be subscribed to the channel, and then towards the, you know, I don't have a set date, but before the 21st, it's going to be like the 15th of this month, I'm going to make a Discord server, and all you guys have to do is join that Discord server. The whole purpose of that is so I can easily pick people to play with, because I want to play with folks. And remember, I'm getting all this shit, so if I get fat nasty weapons, y'all get fat nasty weapons. Just saying. So you're gonna want to join the Discord, and hey, if I'm like busy playing with other folks, you can play with each other. That's awesome. Like, I want to build a cool little community, right? And you know, branch out from there. So again, that's probably going to be on the 15th. I'll make a video about it, be like, hey, this is what you got to do to enter. Go. And then the only way you can win is if you're in that Discord server. I don't even care if you never plan on going on, but it just helps me because I don't want to give the game to people who I'm never going to talk to. You know what I mean? I want to give the game to people who then I get to play with, right? Anyway, I just want to thank everybody for staying this long. If you are at this point, you liked the video, hey, drop a like. It takes 2 seconds, really helps me out. And also, if you really like the video, make sure you go and share it. It'll help me out a lot. It'll help my channel. I'm a new channel, so that's like a life. It's lifeblood, right? It's the mana of the world is shares and subs and views. So if you could help me out in that aspect, that would be super appreciated. It doesn't give you any extra bonus points or kudos. Well, it gives you kudos. So kudos. I mean, if you want to share it, use it in a video or anything like that, I guess you can. Just like put me in a description or something, you know. But yeah, thank you guys so much for stopping by. I really do appreciate it. And make sure you subscribe for more daily to semi-daily Fortnite. And then once on release, like constant on Fortnite. But yeah. Oh, I have big news for tomorrow. So like seriously, huge news for tomorrow. So make sure you guys at least check. If you're not subscribed, check back tomorrow. Shit's gonna get real. I'm gonna keep it a secret. Thank you guys so much for stopping by, and hey, until next time.